Hi, this is Tisch Aitken, and it's Tuesday, May 17th, 2022. If you could please like and subscribe to my channel, the guy to my left would appreciate it. So it's been a really challenging time, and we had a total lunar eclipse occur over the weekend, and that was full moon to rival many, and it's been really intense on the world stage. News stories we've all seen. Pluto. So the eclipse occurred on May 15th at 9:14 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and on May 16th at 12:14 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 25 degrees and 18 minutes of the fixed sign of Scorpio. And that's a water sign. It's a very brooding placement of the moon because the moon is in the fall position, and the moon is how you get your needs met. And it's very painful in Scorpio. It's buried emotions, buried pain, and loss. And Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio. It recently retrograded by the first eclipse, the partial solar eclipse that occurred on April 30th. It retrograded at the second to final degree of Capricorn. So we're almost finishing that tale because Pluto is, pretty soon it's wrapping up its journey in Capricorn. But Mars is the modern ruler of Scorpio. Ancient, pardon me. I'm very fogged out, and many of you are too, so I think you'll give me a break. Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio, and it is the modern ruler of Aries. And I recently said that we have some fire in the sky, and that's a good thing for enthusiasm. And I regretted it right after because I knew that there probably would likely be a lot of volatile stories and a lot of fire in the sky. And unfortunately, there are the fires going on, the wildfires in California, and that's really devastating. And over the weekend, there were quite a few shootings. And Mars is the god of war, and Jupiter was at the world point when the total lunar eclipse occurred. And when a lunar eclipse occurs, it's high emotions. Any full moon can be, very, people act in an erratic fashion. It can be emotional. Sometimes there can be breakups or just, again, heavy sensitivity. But when you've got a total lunar eclipse, the nodes of the moon are just a few degrees off. They're within 9 degrees. In the case of this lunar eclipse, they were off by 3 degrees. And Jupiter had just changed signs on May 10th, the day that Mercury retrograded. Mercury retrograded in Gemini on May 10th at 4 degrees and 50 minutes of the mutable sign of Gemini, which is the sign it rules. So there's that Mercury retrograde element, which is bringing a lot of miscommunication and just making it more challenging, and I think giving a lot of more revelations in this eclipse journey. But having Jupiter at the world point does give us courage, does help to move us ahead, does bring new beginnings, but it's also a lot of fire, and Jupiter expands whatever it touches. And in this case, yes, it can expand the passion, but also the anger. And this is a really tough time, and it's, I knew this month would be intense, and it is. And I will do more videos later in the week. I'm going to start doing the monthly videos for June, which does look not to be as a big, I don't have to memorize as much, which is good for me, but it also means it's not as intensive of a month, not as much going on, and that's fine with me. I'm sure it's fine with you. And I heard so many stories from friends and clients and people I know, and I always pay attention to the news stories and things I see on social media about just really crazy stories, and I can't even enumerate how many I saw, or heard rather. And so I think just kind of take it easy. We still have a lot of Piscean energy in that Jupiter and Neptune are conjunct until the end of the month, even though they're out of sign. And that expands the magic, but it can also expand the hysteria and escapism. And a lot of people are feeling depressed. Some people have been feeling suicidal. Some people have been relapsing, and, don't give in to that. I can't say, I mean, it's such a difficult time, but try to find support, try to find other ways to nurture yourself, and to, that's not nurturing yourself, obviously, but to try to, reach out to people and know that this is a time when it's likely that many people will be feeling heavy emotions and intensity, and that will start to wane at the end of the month. We will have a new moon in Gemini on May 30th, which officially ends eclipse season, although I think it looms a little while longer. It won't be as intense. Again, June looks more promising, not as crazy, and I will look more at all of that soon, but I wish you all a lot of luck. Find tools to take care of yourself right now. Reach out to good friends, try to meditate, manifest, tune out in a positive way, and take care. And thank you very much.